First time you've ever won anything like this?
Yes, it is.
How old are you, Valerie?
20.
20, so you like to do a lot of TV watching, I guess.
All the time.
Get back to our survey just a minute. What were some of your favorite programs that you watch on TV7?
Dark Shadows, and most of the morning stories when I'm at home, and sometimes I watch cartoons when my little sister's at home. And the movies that come on Sunday evening. Those.
Do you ever catch a bingo program, or are you home at that time of day?
No, I don't get home in time.
Where do you go to school? You said you're coming
Northwest.
Northwest. What your major up there?
Clerical, something like secretarial science.
So you got it in mind to be a secretary, huh? Or something along that line? Okay, well, I hope you have a lot of good luck, and I want to congratulate you again for winning the TV set.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here in our studios with us this evening.
All right, stand by. 5, 4, 3.
If you remember, on midday, I've been telling you about the boating safety and water course that's being taught at Calhoun City Middle School to the 6th grade class. And we have with us in our Channel 7 studios today Mr. John Lancaster, who is with the Department of Wildlife and Conservation. And he's going to give us a little more insight as just what is going on with the 6th grade class at Calhoun City. Welcome to the studios, Mr. Lancaster. And I want to ask you, as I've been given the announcement each day, what is the main purpose of teaching this type course to the people of this age?
Well, this is the age we think that will listen to us and catch on real quick and use it as they grow older. We find out if we teach it to a older class, seem like they know much about it as we do, and it's just at an age that they can grasp what we're saying and use it in everyday life as they grow up.
I believe it was pointed out to us also that by teaching it each year, that you'll eventually cover each child, every child that, you know, will be in school.
That's right. We've been doing it now some 10 years, and there hadn't been a child in all the 3 public schools in the county and also the private school that hadn't had a water boating safety course.
This kind of goes along, I know they teach the 7th grade, the gun and safety, the safety of gun and the laws there. And this kind of is on the same point, except it's in a different category, I guess. Is that right?
That's right. It's safety.
All right. What is involved and what are the main points that is being taught this week?
This is a 4-hour course that we teach in all the schools, as I said. And the main purpose in it is water safety and boat safety. And this is our primary goal, to teach them how to handle a boat, what to do in emergencies and accidents, and how to just generally water safety, how to be a lifesaver if someone is drowning or something, what they can do to help that person and save a life.
When I think of 6th graders, I guess I think of the 11 and 12-year-old age group, and it kind of, we were talking earlier, just how many do you find out in a boat in this age group by themselves without, say, an older adult with them?
We have a number of younger people that's in boats, and you'd be surprised the adults that has these younger people in the boat don't know what to do. And it's important to teach older groups also. We have offered a course for adults in our county one time, and so you'd be surprised how many young people that's out in boats.
Is there, I'll ask you this and kind of surprise you with this question, I didn't tell you, but is there an age limit to a person that can, you know, control a boat?
That's right. The Mississippi law says that a person has to be 12 years old to operate a boat, any kind of motorboat with a motor on it.
That's with a motor. But
With
now,
mo-
if you're just talking about just just a flat boat or a fishing boat with no motor or anything.
Well, any kind, the law says they must be 12 years old. If they're under 12, they must have an adult 17 years or older in the boat with them.
So really that you're getting the age group that really need it because they're the ones that are just now able and are of the operational age
That's right.
to
Sure is.
be using a boat. Okay, what is the greatest concern that you find with these young people as far as the boating and safety? What would be the most you would want to stress, the point that would...
The main thing that we try to stress a lot is the life jacket, as you might call it. The name for it is a personal flotation device. And that's one thing that we stressed real important because I find that in my work on Grenada Lake that most people, a lot of people that we write citation to, do not have a life jacket in the boat. And we also try to stress to wear that life jacket. You know, the life jacket in the boat is no good to you unless you've got it on. Because when the accident happens, it's just a split second and you go one way and the boat goes the other way and the life jacket's in the bottom of the boat and you're 400 feet from the boat. And I've helped get bodies out of Grenada Lake that the life jacket was in the boat and they drowned before they got to the boat. So I stress that put the life jacket on. That's what it's for.
Okay, we were talking also, what would be the most violated law?
I think a life jacket.
The life jacket would be.
In boat safety.
Okay. I also know that we were talking and you said a lot of the life jackets may be worn out. People don't check this very often, I guess. They think a life jacket once purchased will last, and I know a lot of times the misconception of the weight on them, you know, maybe too heavy, the person's too heavy for the weight. So that would be very important. And what if you could tell our viewers anything about, since this is the time of the year when I guess a lot of people will be fishing, boating and all on the lake, what would be the strongest point you would stress to them?
I'd stress that one of the main things is the weather, the condition of the lake. Don't take your life in your own hands and go out in that lake when the waves is 3 and 4 feet high. Because if your motor stalls or it goes dead and it gets crossways of the waves will fill it up. And you have very slim chance of survival if the water and the waves are high, even with a life jacket on. Because when one wave comes, you get over that one, here comes another one, and it strings you to death. And so weather conditions and how you operate your boat would be the most important things I would stress to our viewers.
In closing, could you please give our viewers just a little statistic on how many people drowned in Mississippi each year?
I don't have it with me, just exactly how many, but I've been working 10.5 years, and I've helped get out numbers of bodies out of Grenada Lake that drowned it. The viewers might know that about 45 days ago, we had 3 men from Wisconsin drowned in Grenada Lake out from Graysport. One of them had a life jacket on. The other 2 had seats, little cushion seats, which is Coast Guard approved. Every jacket must be Coast Guard approved. And they drowned it because the waves were about 4 or 5 foot high. And the last body that we retrieved was stayed in the water about 26 days.
I guess you can't stress enough to the public the safety of water, and it is dangerous, and I don't care if you're the best of swimmers. Usually the best ones are the ones that lose their lives because there is danger in water. It's to be respected. Mr. Lancaster, we appreciate you being here with us today on Channel 7 and bringing this to our attention. And this is Ann Morgan for TV7.
Stand by. 5, 4, 3.
Early planted corn can be most profitable. Planting corn early is perhaps the best method of taking advantage of the Mississippi weather patterns and getting ahead of diseases and insects. Corn will grow at fairly low temperatures when compared to grain sorghum, a milo, or cotton. Corn seed will germinate and grow slowly at 50 degrees temperature. High quality seed can be planted a week or so before the soil temperatures are favorable for germination. Then when soil warms up, corn will emerge. Planting on a slightly raised seed bed will provide up to 3 degrees of warmer seed bed. This also prevents water from standing on top of the row and drowning the seed and the young seedlings. Planting corn in early April will also eliminate many insect problems. However, soil insects can cause trouble, so use in-the-row insecticides to control these stubborn pests. Diseases are not as prevalent in early corn because insects are the main transmitter. To achieve yield potential, plant corn early on soils that have good internal drainage. I'm not going to show that down there. Okay, Joe, I'm ready.
All right, stand by. 5, 4, 3.
Because of the double barrel effects of high mortgage and construction costs coupled with rising home energy costs, prospective homeowners may find themselves in a bind. In order to help families cope with the situation, the Mississippi Cooperative Extension Service offers a free house plan service for Mississippi residents who want to build a new home. Any state resident may visit his local county extension office in all counties in Mississippi and choose from the 150 or so house plans that are available that I have here. Bob Mayo, the architectural engineer from the Mississippi Cooperative Extension Service, has been designing homes which specifically meet the needs of the Mississippi people. They are designed for maximum space and energy efficiency. These plans are developed during the past 6 years also contain maximum installation values. Objectives were to make the plans more complete, professional, and attractive. The latest research information has been incorporated into these house plans. House plans available vary from modest ones specifically designed for lower income persons to middle and upper income varieties. Size ranges from 800 square feet to several thousand. So a little less obvious but very important is the quality of the construction called for in the plans. Each plan contains a typical wall section showing type of material to be used and how they should be put together. Bob Mayo says that pre-engineering materials such as trusses may be used to help lower construction costs. And in addition, the idea of building in multiples of 4 feet can help prevent waste and lower total cost. A site orientation guide is also included on the plans so homeowners may be able to utilize nature as a factor in energy efficiency. The plan also includes ideas to help overcome such problems as the high shrink swell potential of Mississippi soils. The selection includes some specialty type house plans. Several are designed for handicapped people, and others are designed for extended family situations where a young couple and older couple may be moving to the same home. I look at our house plans as an educational tool rather than simply something to build a house by. We hope that the people will be able to study the ideas that have been incorporated into these house plans and be able to more intelligently communicate with architects and planners. And as builders receive these plans, we hope they will remember some of the features and incorporate them into some of the homes they are building. Prospective Calhoun County homeowners may come by the county extension office, which is located in the City Hall building at Calhoun City, and look through this plan, this book that I have here with over 150 different house plans, and select the plan or the home of their dream. We will furnish them a copy of their choice or maybe more than one copy. And if they find a particular plan that they would like to build, or perhaps modify, then we will supply them with a full-size blueprint without charge. And the best time for a prospective homeowner to consult the plan service is before a building site has been selected. This is important because such preliminary considerations as site orientation can make a big difference in future building costs and energy requirements of the home. So, in this age of high-income construction, financing and energy costs, the House Plan Service of the Mississippi Cooperative Extension Service offers some very interesting options to anyone considering building a new home. So if you're interested in building a new home or like a free house plan, come by and visit us at the County Extension Office and look over our house plans. If we have one that suits you, we can get it for you at free of charge.
Just read it.
Yeah, just read it until I gave it.
Okay.
Like you would if you was doing the you seen it done a lot of times on TV. Just do it like I do it. Ready?
Ready when you get ready.
5, 4, 3.
The University of Mississippi ranked among the top women basketball powerhouses in the nation throughout the 1984 season. Van Chancellor Ole Miss Lady Rebel basketball team finished its 24-6 season by participating in the NCAA tournament Sweep 16 and ranked 10th in the Associated Press poll. The 9-person squad captured its 3rd consecutive Southeastern Conference Western Division title and was invited to participate in the 3rd NCAA Women's Championship. This season, the Lady Rebels also took first place honors in the Lady Rebel Dial Classic for the 3rd year and finished 2nd in the LaSalle Christmas Tournament. We were pleased with our play this season, Chancellor said. The team played as a group, and considering that the squad consists of only 9 players, I think their effort was outstanding. We accomplished several goals that we had established and along the way developed into a team. With several outstanding players as the foundation of the team, the Lady Rebels assumed 2,261 points this year. Sophomore Jennifer Gillum and junior Iguina Connors earned all SEC team honors and were the Ole Miss Lady leading scorers and rebounders. Leading the way for the Lady Rebels was Gillum, a 6'3" forward with 18.2 points and an outing of 9.1 rebounds per game. Connor, a 6'2" power center, posted a scoring average of 15.5 and topped the rebounding chart with the 9.2 average. The 3rd Lady Rebel with the double-digit scoring average was 6'2" forward Merlin Brooks at 11.8 after a banner freshman 5'9" guard Alicia Scott.
That's good. I don't do pretty good at.
Yeah. Here or there?
Just lay it down.
You got it turned on there?
Yeah, I'll count it in.
I don't want to get us wrong. 5, 4, 3. Sheriff Patterson, exactly what kind of abuse are we talking about with the stop signs?
Well, we're getting a lot of them shot, torn down, completely removed from the site. These things cost the county a good bit of money. Approximately $65 to $75 per stop sign to replace one up there. Completely doing away with stop signs. Some of them are being shot, some of them being just torn down and having to be replaced, this kind of thing. Run over.
Have you been able to recover any that have been removed?
No, we have not.
Okay, is there any one district that's hit harder than the others?
Not to my knowledge, it's just kind of a county-wide thing.
What is the penalty if a person is caught doing this sort of thing, and what law does it fall under?
It's destruction of public property, and you can be fined $100 and or 6 months in jail.
And you've not been able to pick up anyone so far?
No, we've not made any charges. I know where some of the signs are, and we are going to take action to get some of them back.
Okay, if a person is aware of something like this going on, and they would like to contact you or someone here at the sheriff's office, could they do that?
Yes, they could. Just call us here at the sheriff's office, dial 911 and report it, and we will take action.
That information, is it confidential?
It will be. Strictly confidential. Where the information comes from, we won't tell nobody where it came from.
Okay, thank you, Sheriff. For News 7 at the Calhoun County Courthouse, this is Gene Redline.
Turn the light off.
What a good job. You done good.
Hey, look at that damn light. That's a little red flash of light, and then they just throw that damn spotlight right in your eyes.
Well, I tell you, it hurts instead of green. Get down there and do that news and eat it. I got them 2 big ones, and then one about so big, looking right at you for 30 minutes. They'll burn your eyebrows off.
We may be fixing to come down on something big. We may want you to bring them out early in the morning.
Do it.
Okay, but we're going to get everything under control before you get there, because it could be...
Get hurt.
You get snake bit. You get snake bit.
This is the only thing I got to shoot with.
You might not be able to talk your way out of there.
Uh-oh.
How much was there, Jay?
It gets worse instead of better, man.
Shall I tell you well done?
Okay, we're talking to some of the people here in Pittsburgh for the big motorcycle race coming up tomorrow morning. What's your name, sir?
Steve McAllister,
Steve, where are you from?
Meridian, Mississippi.
Meridian, Mississippi. Is this your family behind you?
That's my wife and that's my nephew.
All right, do all of you participate in the races?
No, it'll just be me. They'll be watching.
Okay, what class do you perform in?
I'll be an open B class. That's open meaning a big bike, open class bike.
All right, what type bike do you run? We get a look at it here.
That's a Yamaha 490.
Yamaha 490. You looking forward to a big time tomorrow?
Hopefully, if it don't rain.
Well, they talk like there's a slight chance for it. Maybe it won't be too bad, though. It looks like they've got a nice track ready over there.
Well, we got rained out last year once, so hopefully that won't happen again this year.
Okay, thank you, Steve, for talking to us. For the people participating in the action going on here at Pittsburgh tomorrow, what's your name?
Lewis Watley,
Lewis, where are you from?
Drew, Mississippi.
Drew, Mississippi. You've been in this sport very long?
This particular sport about 5 years, and I raced motocross about 5 years before that. Altogether, I've been racing about 10 years now.
You must really like it then.
Yeah, I must like it a crazy one.
Maybe a little bit of both, right?
Probably are, probably are.
What classes will you be riding in tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow I'll be riding 250A class, which is 3 different classes. You got an A class, a B class, and a C class. Of course, C is beginner, B is amateur, and A is considered expert class. And you got one class above that's the AA class.
All right, what kind of bike do you ride?
250 Honda, XR 250.
Okay, we'll be looking for you tomorrow, then keep an eye on you.
Okay.
Thank you a lot. Yes, sir, we're from Bruce. We'd like to talk to you just a little bit about the race here. What's your name?
I'm Ed Gilbert.
Ed, where are you from?
I'm from Pensacola, Florida.
You came quite a few miles for the action then, didn't you?
Yes, it's about a 360-mile drive up here.
Okay, from some of the people we talked to around here, you've got a pretty good reputation around here.
I appreciate it. I'm a senior rider and been at it about 15 years.
Have you participated in this particular event before?
Yes, I've made every race they've had up here.
All right, what kind of luck have you been having here?
It's a nice run up here. Last few years it's been real wet and muddy, but I have managed to win my class the last couple of years up here.
Okay, well, we certainly hope you have a lot of good luck tomorrow for sure, and we're looking forward to seeing you again. Thank you a lot.
Really appreciate it.
Will Gilbert.
All right, is that your father we just talked to?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Will, how long have you been doing this?
I've been riding about 8 years, racing for about 3.
How old are you?
I'm 15. some of the people tell us that you do pretty good. Is there anything to that?
Well, I'm good for my age. I mean, I've been, like I said, I've been riding for about 3 years, and most of the guys I ride against, we ride about the same. I don't consider myself better than anybody else.
Do you do it across the south, southeast?
Yeah, so there's the farthest south